Boom. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of How to Beat the Streets podcast. Now, today, I got a very, very, very special guest, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. What's going on, Brother Cook? We're going to start with Brother Cook. How that sound?
That's good. That's good.
That's good? All right, cool. So, look. Here on this show, it's called How to Beat the Streets, man, and it's all about making sure that we give gems to the community, making sure that we pass knowledge and share our stories on how we overcame some of these rough circumstances that we went through in life. And we always start with a quote. So the quote we got for you today is, "Education is the passport to the future." What do this quote mean to you, and do you believe it?
Education is the passport to the future. So for me, if y'all know this principal, Akbar Cook, Westside High School, Newark, New Jersey, I always got to give that some love, right? My thing is, as educators, and you're educated as well,
yep.
They teach us to reverse plan. So plan with the end in mind. If we doing that from an education standpoint, we should be looking at the living wage, right? Because that's the ultimate goal, to get your babies to the living wage. So when I look at it as a passport to the future, if I'm teaching my baby how to get to the living wage, but then taking it a step further and giving them an individual learning plan where they can do what they're passionate about. Like, you passionate about music, you passionate about, so someone should have poured into you all of that and then showed you where it can go, right? And let you make a decision. We're not doing that with education. We literally throwing whatever the state says is done at that certain level and then is here, throw them all at college. That's not working. Right. So we got to figure it out. So without me dominating the whole conversation, I do think it's the passport, but we got to get back to, reverse engineering what it looks like for them to be successful in the future, not what it looks like in our books and our test scores.
I like that. And for me, I'm a firm believer in education is the passport to the future, because my father got killed when I was young. My mom's, she had to, do it by herself, single parent home. My sister was a product of a teen mom. So my mother went through a lot growing up, trying to raise two kids and all that. So really the only thing that was able to, take me to the next step was my education. So I definitely believe that education is the passport to the future. Now, we're going to go into the question of the day. Right now, it's been a spike in gun violence, and the shooters is getting younger and younger. Drill music is running hip-hop as far as the youth, and even big celebrities is getting killed now. Should entertainers be looked at as role models? Why do we even look at entertainers as role models?
I mean, if all you see or all you hear is that music, like I love music the same way you love music. Yep. I grew up in it. But I didn't want to be a gangster because I was listening to the music. I just think it projecting images that some of us aspire to. Like I'll give you an example. Like now in the day of drug, I grew up in the drug dealer music time, right? Mm-hmm. You guys growing up in drug usage, y'all are like fiends to us. I'm like, bro, you popping pills,
like,
you
how's
doing
that
this.
Cool?
Like you a crackhead. That's what I'm looking at, right? But the girls, they think it's sexy. My man was nodding in the store. Shit, ooh, girl, you see how sexy he look? That's sexy, nodding? So the images, I think that if we keep throwing these negative images at the kid, they go that way. But I talk about it, Dame talk about it. We got to become, meaning the educators, we got to be the role models. Like, I see you got the threes on, you feel me, the emerald threes. Mm-hmm. I got the red bottom. Like, we got to look the part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell a kid to be like you when you look like a bum, or you driving some raggedy car. I'm not telling you to go spend your whole check on doing whatever. It's the way you present yourself. So when my baby see me, I don't care if I got on a plain white t-shirt, jeans, and whatever. I'm gonna look fly, I'm gonna smell good, you know what I mean? I'm gonna feel good. That's how we start getting them out of that. Like, they can aspire to be the rappers all they want to, with all the ice and all of that, but let's like Drake say, let's look at the bank, but let's look at the numbers or whatever, things of that nature. So let's look at the house. Like, everybody, he got the range, but he live in the projects. Like, you know what I mean? Let me see his driveway, let me see that. So I just think if we get back to being the role models that they should aspire to be, they'll be laughing at the people like we laughing at them right now.
And that's very true, man. I remember my first year in teaching. I had a nice salary for a first year teacher, and I went out and I leased a BMW. And I always felt embarrassed because the principal of the school, I know he was definitely making more than me, and he had like an old 1970 Honda, and I'm pulling up past him in a 2017 BMW. And I always felt that, but the reason why I did it is because I know the kids was watching me in particular, and I wanted them to see, like, yeah, this is a teacher. This is a teacher doing this thing right here. And it worked too. Like, a lot of them was like, yo, I think I want to be a teacher, man. Like, you cool, you come through swagged out, you got the BMW outside, and they was feeling it. So, I mean, to this day, I still got the BMW. I'm sorry, man. But now, we're going to get into the personal side of the interview. What's your name and where you from?
So Akbar Cook. I am a senior. I got Akbar Jr. out there. I got Ahmad out there. I got Monster, which is Yasin out there. So I am a proud dad. I am from Newark. We don't say Newark like y'all New Yorkers say it. Newark means you ain't from here. We from Newark, like N-O-R-K. That's how we say it. So I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised there. And yeah, that's
salute to Newark, New Jersey. I hope y'all tuning in. What are you currently doing right now?
Man, I'm about to pack the bags. I'm going to Costa Rica tomorrow. I'm taking my family. I got my sister. I got my wife. I got my 3 sons. We're going out to Costa Rica to turn up a little bit. Just got back from St. Croix. I took my students out there, and I had the big homie Dame Dash out there with me too. We out there trying to look for some resorts to buy.
Oh wow, that's big talk, heavy talk. So you're a principal.
Yeah, I'm a principal, man. Yeah, I'm a principal and I'm an entrepreneur, but more importantly, I'm a father.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a quick jewel for all the people out there. Can you just tell us one way that you could transform from being a teacher to a principal? Just for all the teachers that listen to the show.
You got to go back to school. That's where it start off. But first and foremost, you got to realize that you need that administration and supervision degree. And it's not, I mean, I would say as soon as you graduate, go get it right then and there because you already still got that school in there. Or if you're doing like an alternate route or things like that, you just go back and go get it just to have it and then learn your profession because you can't become a principal without having like 5 years of teaching under your belt anyway. So I would say that, but more importantly, learn how to listen. Like we go in there like thinking we gonna run stuff like, oh, I'm gonna do the nah. Just listen, man. Listen to the people around you and you figure it out. I said downstairs, I'm the sum of the people around me. So if I'm doing good, they doing good. So that's what I would tell them.
Salute to that, and thank you for sharing that, Jim. Now, New Jersey Drive is one of my favorite movies coming up, and it made Newark look like it's rough, man. And I know Newark is rough, so I wanted to know how was you able? The show is called How to Beat the Streets. So I know you seen it a lot growing up, and I know Newark sometimes could be a real urban area. So like, how was you able to get your mindset out of what you were seeing and then become who you are today? Like, give us one gem on how you was able to beat the streets.
I played ball, man. Sports was my out. I played ball every day, and if I wasn't playing basketball, I was playing NBA 2K or NBA Live. It used to be NBA Jam, so I stayed that route. I love music. But New Jersey Drive, I mean, it made us who we are. I mean, I'm still from the area where we stopping at green lights because you don't know if somebody gonna run through that light, you know what I'm saying, with a stolen car. And we gotta know, man, that whole generation is back. It's back. Like they getting 20 bands for one car now. So I put you, me and him, we get in the car, we splitting, 20 racks together. You feel me? So it's hard for me to tell a kid, yo, go get you a little job or whatever. Like, bro, all I gotta do is ride with bro, and I'm gonna get $6,000-$7,000 tonight. You know what I mean? So we back to New Jersey Drive, and the funny thing about it, the kids are getting smarter, man. What they doing now? They going on Google Maps and they looking on Google Earth, and they looking at houses that's banging and looking at the cars that's right there, and they looking at what you got in the parking lot. And they just pull up.
Wow.
So it's crazy like that. So again, I gotta still leverage on being what you said. You got the beam, or you got this, you got the house and all that. We still gotta leverage that because they looking like, bro, Cook, I love you, but 7 bands is 7 bands. You know what I mean? So
that's
yeah.
real, and we want to just give you your flowers, man. Just salute to you for everything that you're doing for the community, for your community, for the just black community as a whole, man. We really looking up to you, and we appreciate what you're doing.
No
So if you could give us 3 key takeaways from your story, like let's say we were just reading a book all about Brother Cook, right? What are those 3 things that everyone could take away from your personal story? Let's start with the first one.
Probably gotta be family, man. I'm a family man. My father was locked up my whole life, and it always was the women in my family that took care of me. So family, man. So it was my grandmothers, my mother, my aunts. They always held me down. And then family is also the mentors. I always had the mentors, even to this point now. I told you about I got Dr. Dennis B. McKeezy. I got Dame Dash. I got Uncle Lays. I still got these mentors in my life to this day. But mentorship. So I say family is first and foremost. I would say seize the moment. Carpe diem is big, man. I thought I was going to live forever. I thought my grandmother, I thought my aunts, I thought I had two of my best friends died. Rest in peace, Chris. Rest in peace, Doe. Like I thought they was going to live forever, not knowing that we not here always, as my grandmother would say. So I would say seize the moment, man. Time is one thing you can't get back. And the last thing, man, I would say give back. And what I mean by that is like you should always give your time, your talent, or your treasures. If you do that, man, you have a rich life.
Wow, man. Salute, man. It's a lot of gems here. I hope y'all paying attention. This is a great opportunity right here for everybody to just learn, man. Now, we always end the show what it's called the putting you on a segment. Brothers like yourself, man, there's a lot of different ways and different tools and different things that you could share to the audience. So if you could just put us on, it could be a book, a movie, a podcast, a song, like that help just put a positive spin on your life. Like what's that thing that you could share with us?
I would just say for me in Newark, being it's a big city in New Jersey, but not necessarily to the world, like just hearing other folks from you get put on. Like I got a Redman line. He was on EPMD song, was called Hardcore. And he said, competition is none. From Newark, New Jersey, knock heads like Mike Nunn. I went crazy. I was like, yo, somebody from Newark out there and I didn't know. I mean, so I think it's that right there, man. That changed my life when I heard that. But,
what's the name of the song? So everybody
it's
know.
Hardcore. It's on EPMD. It's the first time Redman. Yeah, it's the first time Redman was on Wax, and he said that. But yeah, I think just hearing my heroes, just do what they do, man. And to now, like, it was a beautiful thing as I'm meeting them, man. I be with Sway all the time now. Obviously, I'm with Uncle Lays, MOP. You know what I mean? Dame Dash. Or it's like, wow, I'm around my heroes, and it's like Drake got a line that says, man, like he said, seeing your heroes is like finding out how magic works, man. So
I like that.
So yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it.
All right, let's end with this. Just I'll finish this statement. Right now, Brother Cook is
a change agent.
Salute. There you have it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. How to Beat the Streets podcast, man. Let's keep it going. More life, more love.
YouTube, Hassan said he rocks a snapbox. Damn, that could have been you, could have been me. You only 12, what you doing with the Henny? Gimme, let me tell you what this liquor do. How you putting on the show when the joke on you. You ain't gotta live your life so fast to just crash. Wake up in the morgue in bags and toe tags. Listen, if everybody follow, who gon' be the leader? You. Jail or it's death, you don't wanna see the two. This world beautiful, just get off the block.